All right, y'all, we're live. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up? Appreciate y'all having this, man.
Yeah, Iron Compound.
Yeah,
What's good? So you guys, how did I find out about you guys? Man, I saw your YouTube video.
yeah. Which one? The CT Fletcher one?
Sorry,
I
I
know we
gotta.
got a few out. I know the
It's
last
it's
one. The last one
y-
we put out was a CT Fletcher one, where he did
yeah,
a little live story on my history, where I come from, and just a little bit of that. So if that's the one that you're talking about. Yeah, that's the one that we recently dropped. It's on his page. You can go look it up on CT Fletcher's page. It's what was the title, baby? A
A
man
man
they
named Hulk. A
called
man they
Hulk.
call
Yeah,
Hulk.
a man
yeah,
called Hulk. So yeah, you go check that on CT Fletcher's page, man. It's a little live documentary of pretty much where I've come from and where I've been through, and just how we made a turn, how I made a turn in life, and how we came about to being Iron Compound.
yeah, definitely, man. Your story is it's definitely something that people need to hear, man. It's amazing how you're still alive right now, dude.
Hey, man, it's a blessing, bro. All I can say is God is real. God
Yeah,
is very real, man. To those watching, hey, I'm living proof, man. Straight up. I mean, there's no other way to put it.
hmm,
Just point blank, clear cut to the point, man. Hey, he is very real, man.
awesome.
It didn't make sense till now where we're at in life, but back then I couldn't understand it, but it was for a bigger purpose.
Wow, interesting, man. So I guess you live your life kind of along those lines.
Oh yeah, man, to the
Yeah.
utmost, man. Hey, if I'm not doing my gym thing, I'm at home with my babies, man, and my wife, and pretty much that's how it goes on a day-to-day basis,
Mm-hmm.
training for comp and things like that, and just running the business and keeping the business going, man, and just trying to show everybody who Corpus Christi is, and I mean, it's been a while that Corpus has been known for anything. We've always been known for Selena, Flatline, the music industry, but
Mm-hmm.
we've never been known for what we're doing now for lifting.
Mm.
And we just, trying to put Corpus on the map, man, and show everybody who we are and really just put Texas on the map as a whole because it's never been done in that sense, man.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. And man, it seems like you're really focused on it too, man. That's good.
Oh yeah, we give it our all, man. Really and honestly, man, like we put our all into this is all we see ourselves doing, and we're always thinking of the next move and trying to figure out how we can really, man, just restore Corpus Christi to its place of greatness, man.
That's
That
cool.
that's all we're trying to do, bro. Just let everybody know from our standpoint of our walk of life, from how lifting saved my life, how
Yes.
it's saved many others, how it's changed many people's lives. And it's just, how lifting really applies to the everyday aspect of life. People don't really know that until they're a few years in and
Yeah.
they see that it goes hand in hand with your daily actual life, man. On the cool, man, this woman right here is the one that saved me. I mean, I owe it all to her, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't for her, man, straight up, I wouldn't know where I'd be in life. I mean, I met her at the gym, but I never thought about taking it this far,
Hmm.
and never saw in myself, just really being a competitor and things like that. And she really pushed me
Hmm.
to get there and strive to, like, hey, be the best me. She saw better me beforehand, bro, years
Hmm.
ago, before I could even see it. And she called things that, I just saw were far fetched. And within a year's time, man, hey, all those things became attainable, and it's just a real blessing to have somebody, strong like that on your side, man. I mean, all it all to my wife.
Yeah. What do you think, Erica?
Mm. Ask that question again.
What do you think? Do you think? Do you think?
Regarding
Do you think he's changed since then? Have you helped him out? Just what he was talking about him, you being helping him.
Yeah, well, we met almost 4 years ago at the gym. Um, Changed completely,
Mm.
completely. We didn't own any businesses at the time, of course. So just
Mm.
everything. I mean, yeah, our kids, everything changed.
Yeah. So you guys are married. I saw the
yes,
I saw the two different last names. I was like,
yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
they?
We own another business. It's a tax business.
Oh,
All my clients know me still by my maiden name, so I keep it that way
right on.
for the
From
meantime.
yeah,
But it's a lot that goes into it, having to change it
change
and change
names,
Yeah.
my Ethan.
licenses,
So
and man,
everyone's confused by why my name is still that.
Yeah.
That is the reason why my name is still that.
Right on, right on. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Wow. So you guys have more than y'all have more than just the iron compound?
oh
Yes.
yeah, yeah. We have her
Wow.
tax. We have her tax service, Erica's tax service, man, and you know it's just been real. And then we also have a detailing business as well.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
we've been real blessed and fortunate, man. Like I said, there's never a time when we're not busy or not doing something.
Yeah.
You know, it's just pretty much how life has been since me and her been together.
Wow, man.
It's just been that, bro, constant, nonstop. If there's ever a day where we get a little bit of time sitting on our hands,
Hmm.
we feel like we're not doing something, you know.
Yeah.
So we pretty much stay busy, man, for the most part.
Mhm.
But we're
Yeah.
always just trying to make the businesses grow, bro. Like, you know, I just, you know, from my standpoint, it was just like, you know, coming from where I come from, I was just trying to show everybody where I come from and others as well. But
Hmm.
I really started off, you know, for the sake of my neighborhood, man, just trying to show them, hey, how just applying lifting into your daily life,
Hmm.
you know, can make that much of a change, man. You know,
Yeah.
those few hours that you put into the gym, you know, you're actually investing in yourself, you know. And a lot of guys don't see that. They don't get to realize that, you
Hmm.
know, like I said, till a few years in,
Yeah.
you know, but it shows who you are. It shows your character. It shows dedication. It
Hmm.
really shows a lot about a person, man. It's really more, it's just so much bigger, man.
Yeah.
You know, it shows who a person really is.
Wow, that's good, man. It takes a really I want to say strong person, but like like a change, you know what I mean? Like
Oh
people have
yeah,
to they
man.
just got
Really,
to snap, you know what I mean? And
believe me,
ev-
man. I've done enough time and gave enough time for it to be a lifetime, bro. And you know,
yeah.
I mean, I was just like, hey, man, something's got to give because you know my way of living and decisions and choices wasn't working.
Hmm.
So you know, I was like, well, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And you know, one of my last times going back, man, I went back for a year, and you know, I was already. I think I was 35 at the time,
Well.
and I went back for the last year, and I looked around, man, and I just said, hey, like, what am I doing here again, man? I got nothing in common with none of these dudes here, like, you know, and I just didn't want to be one of them dudes, man, because I saw it, you know. I started doing time at from the age of 17, you
Hmm.
know, all the way to my what 24th, 25th birthday, that I got released, man. And I was in there with a lot of older dudes, and I would see dudes in their 40s and 50s, even 60s, 60 years old, like, and I would just wonder, like, what are you even doing here, man? You know?
Hmm.
But I mean, you get caught in a cycle, man, and you know, just repetitive behavior that sometimes it's all anybody knows, you know,
Hmm.
and it's scary for a lot of people to make change for something that all that they do know, so they just stick to what you know was taught to them and throughout life, man. And everybody's scared to make a change because they're scared to fail or what others may think of them. You know,
Hmm.
it really took a lot, man. You know, for me to change and give up the things and the way I used to live. You know, but it was all for the better because, like I said, you know, I looked around and told myself I had nothing in common with these people, bro. Like, hey, I'm grown. Like, this is it.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget the day, man. I swear, bro. You know, and it's on the CT Fletcher interview, man. As I was walking out the gate, there was a guard, and he told me, "You'll be back." And I
Yeah.
said, "Nah, man, you'll be back before I be back." And I ain't been back since, man.
Yeah.
You know, but you learn to pick up things on there, man. I mean, you see dudes working out on the daily, you know, that have been doing it for years, keeping their health and you know,
Hmm.
keeping up with their health, keeping up with their wind, and you know, just trying to stay in shape. And you know, I'm like, okay, well, I took this with me out here to the world,
Hmm.
and I said, okay, you know, I've given enough of my time to the streets and street life. I owe this to me to better myself. So I started out by, you know, going to the gym, you know, a few local gyms here and there before we opened ours.
Hmm.
And I told myself, I owe myself these 2 hours. You know, the rest of the world can have me then. I at least owe myself 2 hours. and it's been like that for the past 4 years, man. To where when a former buddy of mine, had you know say, hey man, let's open the gym, and we did, and unfortunately we parted ways, and I was given the opportunity for me and my wife to buy it outright.
Mm-hmm.
And once we took it over, I mean, it was just skyward up from there on, man. Like,
Cool.
we
Oh
were
yeah,
able to,
our clients, we
yeah,
like tripled. We
Yeah.
tripled in clients.
we were able to pursue the
No
dream in the
kidding.
sense how we wanted to, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did your clients triple? I mean, was it because of?
When
I
we
mean,
when we took it over,
We're more, I guess, more invested in it as far as like this is our life. I've
yeah,
been
mhm.
doing
this
it
is
20
everything.
years. He's been
No.
doing it already for 4 years. This is something that a lot of people that know me from the gym.
Right.
So we were able to, that's like our audience, the gym people.
Yes.
And we started to do things our way, promote it, and we're just a great power team. I'll
They
tell you
they
that.
saw my journey,
That's
man. I
cool.
used to be I used to be
Yeah.
308, 312 pounds,
Yeah. A
Mhm.
size, what were you? A 40?
48 waist,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? With no belt. I used to have to wear either uh Jordan shorts at 3X or
Mm.
Dickie pants because they didn't make pants that fit me,
Yep.
Wow.
and I
Mhm.
slowly, gradually started, showing my progress, documenting it,
Mm-hmm.
and it slowly started sparking in people's lives because they're like, hey, this dude had never showed an interest in working out.
Mhm.
Right.
It's working for him.
And he went from
Yeah.
lifting the bar to 500 pounds in
Yeah.
3 years.
For real. Like, yeah.
So that
And I
right
want to,
there,
yeah, I want to mention now because I was watching y'all's like lifting videos and stuff on YouTube and Facebook. Y'all check them out. And I was like, damn, these, and it was inspiring because I was like, damn, big Mexican dudes can lift like this. You know what I mean? It's like it's inspiring, like you say, especially for people that are that can relate to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
yeah.
I mean, us being Hispanic, and being the majority of, how do you say, of the culture out there now. You
Mm,
know what I mean? It's like, it's bigger than lifting weight, man. It's about helping making a change in somebody's life, bro. And
right.
and that's what we set out to do. And we get messages on the daily, just people being grateful. Hey, man,
Yep.
thank you. You've inspired me to get off the couch and start lifting weights and make a change in my life. And it's bigger than us, man. It's
Mm-hmm.
about
I think
touching the
because we can
world.
we relate to a lot of people.
Yes.
We've only been open 2.5 years, but I had two babies since we've
Oh
been
wow.
open. So we have a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. I worked out throughout my whole pregnancies till
Wow.
the day I
Congrats.
had each kid, and bounced back each time. So people
Inspired and motivated
they
by
felt if
her.
this
Yes.
pregnant 9-month pregnant woman can lift
Yeah.
heavy and continue to go, then yeah,
Uh,
for sure.
hell yeah, man.
Wanted they wanted a part of that.
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. So yeah. So would you say that your gym is for everybody, or is it for like a certain
Oh,
type of?
nah, it's for
It's for
everybody, man. It's for
everyone.
every walk of life. We got people that are bodybuilders, power lifters. Man, I got first timers that never touched the gym in their life.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
for us being such, for being known such a big dominant force right now, like, because we have a lot of heavy hitters in this gym,
Right.
a lot of people who are scared to walk through the doors, like, oh man, I can't even go there.
Yeah.
Y'all lift too much weight. Y'all make me look like, and I'm
Mhm.
like, hey man, I started off with the bar, like,
Mm,
and when I tell them my story, and I say, look man, come check it out. I'll walk you through a workout throughout the day. I'll personally take the time. I do
mhm.
whenever a new client comes, bro. I personally take the time, to make them feel as comfortable as possible, to let them know, like, hey, this is your home. I'm
Mhm.
here for you. I'm here, you know what I'm saying, to help you get to achieve the goals you want. And
Yeah.
when they see it, man, it's just very reassuring to them, and that's my job and purpose, man. Just to help everybody and anybody. You don't have to look a certain way, as long
Mhm.
as you're dedicated, man. I mean, the results will come, bro.
Yeah. So is your training like based around like compound movements, or how do you
The
approach that?
majority the majority of us are power lifters.
Hmm.
We do have bodybuilders, but really it's compound.
Yeah.
Not a
I
lot
think
of
that's
reps, heavyweight, and then we have a few of the accessory work.
right,
But
right on.
really, it's really compound is the best. That's the you build the most muscle that way. So
Yeah,
we
yeah,
do
for
a
sure.
lot. That's the majority of our training.
Yeah, so and that type of training is that good for cardio? I mean, there's a lot of advice out there, and it's like, well, which one is,
Honestly,
you know what I
I
mean?
mean, no. If you just only do compound, no. I
Hmm.
mean, depending if you do high reps, then that's
Okay,
more of a cardio.
right.
Uh,
So
but
you
if you're
guys,
doing heavyweight and you're doing, which we do more like 3 to 6 reps, you can't just do that. You need to combine it. It's a little bit of everything.
wow, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I hate the other part of it.
Yeah,
He likes the 3 reps.
I like the three
yeah.
reps.
I like both. I like it both.
I like the one and done method, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, I was looking at your videos. I was like, man, I bet you it's max day every day over there.
Hey, on the cool, it pretty much is, man.
Yeah.
Like, and no matter how much we tell ourselves, you know,
Yeah.
it's
You
just
can't
like
help it. It's a power lifter.
it's
Yeah.
just a power lifter in us, bro. Like,
Right
you know,
on.
you can't fight it, man.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
yeah,
brother.
so so like, does the topic ever come up about like using like steroids or anything like that?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
Like
yeah, all the time. Yeah,
yeah,
all the time, bro.
All the time.
All the time, man.
okay. Yeah, so is it do people use, I mean, is it normal to use or not use? Like
It's
what's the
definitely
story
normal.
there?
I
Definitely
mean,
normal to a lot of people use it.
Yeah,
Just like anything, just like pre-workout, just like anything.
right.
Aminos, in any type of field where you're competing like this,
Yes.
a lot of people do use it.
Yeah, it's like the norm, right? It's I
My
mean,
opinion on it, like I
yeah.
said, I've been doing this 20 years.
Hmm.
You have to train either way. I'm not against it.
people think that they just go load themselves up
You
and
can't just hit and
you're
then
gonna go and be,
you're gonna blow up.
you know,
And,
get all swollen, picking up these crazy numbers. Like, no,
Yeah.
like
Right.
people when they like, oh, that's steroids. I'm like, come on, man. Like,
yeah.
Mhm.
if you know what you were speaking about, if you were really, really informed on what you're speaking about, you would know that
Mhm.
a lot of hard work goes into this. You're
Yeah.
not going to just develop the ability to bench 500 plus pounds,
Yeah.
Mhm.
squat 600-700 plus pounds, deadlift almost 600-700-800 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, just going in and picking it up. Like, man, a lot of training goes into this,
Yeah.
bro. You know, like
Definitely.
a lot of people are misinformed, and you know, you got your critics and things like that. But it's just like I pay them no never mind, man. You know,
Right.
it's not going to stop us from doing what we're doing or what we set out to do. And like I say, hey, what anybody does, that's their preference, that's their choice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, cool. Hey, man, I'm not one to tell anybody or anything. It's just like I know it takes hard work, period,
Hmm.
to get any kind of muscle, any kind of strength, any kind of definition. Like,
Right.
it's a lot of people just, you know, like to speak just because to hear themselves speaking,
Mhm.
not knowing what they're speaking about. And then when we come back and give them the knowledge we have, they're like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, see, that's what you get for speaking on something you have no knowledge about.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know? So yeah, bro. I mean, a lot comes with it, but I mean, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, and I think that's with any part of life. Like you got to put in the work.
Yeah, man,
Whether-
definitely. You know,
The
I mean,
diet,
hey,
everything, just everything.
Yeah, that's an interesting topic right there. So dieting, man.
that's
So
the most important thing, man.
That's
A lot of-
90% of
That's
it, tell you that.
90%, and that's what people fail to understand.
wow.
You know, and it's just like, hey, man, like, you know, your food intake, your water intake, you know, everything that you put into your body plays a factor.
Right.
You know, all of it, man. I mean, this is my coach for everything. She's been my coach
Cool.
since day one. Everybody's like, bro, how did you get so strong? And I'm like, her, like, really, man.
So what do you do? You knock the Whataburger out of his hand whenever he has it in his hand, or what?
Hey, bro, I've done every single type of diet there was, from
From
keto to drinking beet juice every morning, bro.
Oh shoot.
Fish oils and
super greens.
super greens, things I've never ate, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
kale. And,
It's a little bit of
man, bro,
everything, just, diet
Wow.
as
I've
well.
eaten pretty much everything you could possibly think about and it's because of her.
Yeah.
And she
That's
won't
funny.
let me get away not trying it.
No.
Like,
Right on.
I have to try it.
So I guess you gotta find the sweet spot in the diet then. Not
Yeah,
not the
man.
sweet
You know,
like the so not one diet will work. It's your body figures it out for you.
That's right.
Yeah,
As you
you
try
got to
out.
figure out what works for you, brother.
Some
Know what I'm saying?
people
Everybody's
perform
different.
better on carbs. Some perform better on with more fats. So you have
Mhm.
to. Mine was a lot of trial and error because
Yeah.
I've done it so long. I finally found what worked for me.
Wow.
So I told him I'll give him like all the knowledge. I've already.
I got lucky with somebody with 20 years experience, bro.
Hell
So
yeah.
I lucked up, bro.
That's
Honestly, man.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's cool.
I,
Yeah.
I,
So
I
yeah.
was I was strong. You know, when me and her first started dating, like I was already benching like 385 pounds,
Mhm.
but I had none of the look or the size that I had because I had the belief in my mind that I could just put anything in my body
Mm.
and it was gonna come. It just, and
Yeah.
that wasn't true. It
Wow.
took me trusting her, with everything that she knew,
Mhm.
and just applying everything that I had the heads up on because of her to me to where my body just started changing fast, bro. Like I eat
Wow.
6 times a day, you know what I mean? And everybody's like, bro, how do you eat 6 times a day without getting fat? I'm like, because I work out, I lift
Yeah.
heavy,
You got the
I
blood
train
flow.
hard. Yeah, like I
Yeah.
train hard, man. Like, they're like, man, I can't. I'm like, hey, man, everybody says they can't, and that's why they're in the position that they're in until
Mm.
you actually put the work. You know what I mean? Put the
Yeah.
dedication behind it, and just give it a chance, man. That's where people fail to understand.
Yeah. Right on, man. So why'd y'all pick red, white, and blue for your colors of your gym?
Man, really? I mean, we're just, hey, United States, hey, we're home, baby. We're Texans, I mean,
Yep.
hey, it don't get no bigger than representing. Like, hey, soon one day, hope eventually in the future, I hope I get the opportunity to represent that red, white, and blue on the platform.
Oh hell yeah,
Repre-
bro.
represent the good United States of America, bro. And
Mm.
I got plenty of lifters here that have. I
Mhm.
got an Olympian right there, a pro bodybuilder athlete outside right now, outside the door here that trains, and I got another one that's soon to be an Olympian. You
Mm.
know, and they
Wow.
get to go compete. Represent the good old US of A, man,
Hell yeah,
and it's
bro.
great, man. It's a pride thing. I
Mm.
mean, just to be able to represent the United States, period, man, is a great thing. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a huge honor, bro. When you achieve that, we got a couple of guys right now that are in training that are on their way, bro. Like
Nice.
literally, these dudes are dedicated, motivated, and they got the youth and the numbers to do so, man. And
Mhm.
yeah,
Give her a shout out.
you can let her in. Like,
Let our
look,
Olympian come say hi.
she's an Olympian right here, bro. Like, where's she at? She's known all over social media, bro.
Nice.
Pro bodybuilder, Olympian. Like that's the hardest thing to achieve.
Posing coach, you name it.
Posing coach. Most people
Wow.
will ever never achieve, what she has. That
What's up?
status, man. And she's attained that, and we're just very blessed and fortunate to have her here, man.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. How you doing?
All right. So you got a performance come or you got a competition or what do you call it?
No competitions upcoming. I just finished last year's, competition season. I won the New York Pro, and then I competed at the Olympia last October.
Mhm.
So, it was actually a pretty rough recovery. Just like
Shoot.
nothing was rough, but it's just a lot to deal with when you prep back-to-back shows all year long. So
No
I've
kidding.
used it this year just to kind of like just catch up on life and finances and take care of my clients and everything. So
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, definitely, man. I could see how that can take basically your whole life, like your whole day, your whole life. You know what I mean? For a
yeah.
whole year, that's
Bro,
dedication.
she's here as early as 6 in the morning, bro.
Golly.
Before we get here,
If everybody's still asleep at that time.
yeah, like she's already here and she's already online, doing what we're doing right now with people in other countries out of state. And,
Yeah, that's amazing.
you name it, she's there, man. And she's here just taking care of business, man. Like I said,
Mhm.
it's been a real blessing to have her, man, because it's a real great asset to have for the team, man. And we have
Right.
that advantage over a lot of people that, we're blessed and fortunate to have her here, man. So
Wow.
it's a huge honor, man, to say, hey, I have an Olympian in my gym. Like most people will never, a pro bodybuilder, most people will strive to gain that
Wow,
and
that's amazing.
work a lifetime to do so, and a lot won't, man. It's hard, bro. It's hard. That's why I
Yeah.
chose powerlifting over that because that's hard.
Yeah, a lot of discipline.
Yeah, man, it's hard. You got to be real disciplined. I love food too much, bro.
Yeah,
love food too much, man.
yeah, we got to get you on the show next time. I don't. What's your name? Let me write it down.
My name's Alyssa Kiesling on Instagram. It's _classical queen.
Classical Queen.
Hey,
Cool.
bro, that'll be a show. Huge
Yeah,
pop.
for sure. I'll get you
Everybody
on.
knows who she is.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who she is, man.
That's amazing,
Sponsored
man.
athlete. You know, she just brought us some goodies from
No
came
kidding.
from
So
Turkey.
from,
From
What's
Turkey,
up?
bro.
Some
From
baklava.
Turkey?
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
like, geez, I never had that in my life. I've heard of it. She
Yeah.
brought a box of them. I'm like, man, she's like, man, this is from overseas. I'm like, bet. I'll try it.
That's awesome, man. That's
I'm
awesome.
it's like I'm worldwide. Like I've got clients in Egypt,
No
Dubai, all over the US,
Wow.
all over the world.
That's so amazing. It's like, and you're here, like in little old Corpus Christi, Texas.
That's crazy because people are like, bro, do you know who you got there? I'm like,
Yeah, dude. Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
that's my sister, man. Like, they're like, no, bro, you got the classical queen there. I'm like, I know.
But let me say this real quick. Like, honestly, this is like, I call this my home gym, and it's hard for me to say that about any other gym. I haven't called a gym my home in years. So like here, there's like a little studio that they've got, like a little room, and I use it as my posing studio. And again, like the gym's, you know, in the morning time at 6 a.m. and there's nobody in here, but knowing that I have a spot to go to and pose, and that's just something that they've given to me. So that's why I'm here. They help me do what I got to do. They provide what I need, like the gym, you know, anything I need, the posing room, this, that, if I need mirrors or whatnot, like they're there for me as well. So.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, check her out. Check her out, you guys.
It's a team, bro. It's a team.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I noticed. And,
like it's a family, man. Like we've had dudes, you know, that have seen us compete at competitions, and they just saw by the brotherhood how we stood by each other. They're like, damn, my gym don't have that.
Yeah.
And they'll gravitate this way, and next thing you know, our compounds become their home.
Wow,
because of how we stick together, man. You know, like,
yeah,
it's bigger, man. Everybody, like, literally, genuinely here wants to see each person succeed and accomplish their dreams and goals, man. And it's not coincidence, man, that, you know, we have world record holders, state record holders, national record holders, Olympians, you know, soon to having another Olympian, you know, man. People benching. It's very rare that you find somebody, you know, it's how do you say, it's 0.05% of the world will ever touch 500 in a lifetime. And at one point in time, we had 3 of them under one roof.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
wow.
Like, that just goes to show, man, like, you know, everybody here, bro, really, really pushes each other to the next level.
For real. And it's like community, because I noticed that too. Like whenever I'm around like people or community or whatever, it helps me do more and do better. And I feel like that's what we need to be good at what we're doing. Like exactly what y'all are doing. Y'all are in the same area, the same mindset or whatever.
Yeah,
and
bro.
It helps everybody moves at the same time. It's pretty cool.
It's like a melting pot over here, because like you said, there's power lifters, there's a bodybuilder, you know, there's all types of people that come in here, skinny, bigger, like whatever size, everyone's welcome.
Wow.
Like, it's awesome.
That's the point that you were touching on earlier. Remember?
Yes, exactly.
I was the show.
Yeah.
Like, and you don't got to look a certain way, nothing. All you got to do is just walk through the door and you let us take it from there.
Yeah. So how is it? So how do y'all think that your gym is different from any other gym in the city?
Because see, this is what makes us different. This is what gives us the advantage, man. You know, we've had plenty of people that come from.
Yeah, let me get it down here. I'll take some pre-workout.
Bye.
Talk some legs.
Good to meet you. Hey, I'm gonna get you on.
Follow my sister, man, Alyssa Kiesling on Instagram, bro. I swear to God, like, hey, she's known. But yeah, bro, what makes us different, man? We personally take the time to get to know every one of our clients. You know, like I said in the beginning, when me and my wife, you know, first took it over, we only had 37 clients.
Oh, wow.
You know, in a matter of months, we jumped it to a total of 150 or 160.
Amazing.
So from 37 to 150 or 160, give or take, you know,
right,
somewhere within those numbers, it really showed, you know, like, but it's like you walk into a commercial gym. And I have nothing against them, you know that. I mean, it's whatever.
We started there,
you know. We started there, so I know what it is. But I used what I learned from there to apply it to my business standpoint, to where when you just walk in, they tell you scan your key card and they let you go.
Yeah.
They let you go about your business. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they don't take the time to actually get to know their clients or greet them. It's just like wave you in, like, you know, on to the next. Here, you walk in the door, I know every single customer and client by name. You know, I've actually assisted every customer and client, spotting them, helping them, you know, and man, it's come to where somebody will just come one day and they say, hey, I just came to check it out. And just by the love and energy they felt, bro, the same one always almost gives the same answer. I feel at home here. I belong here.
Awesome.
And I swear, bro, they never leave. And it's been like that ever since. And they're like, hey, man, I want that. I want to, you know, like, and they're like, well, come to our compound, bro. Like, they got you. They'll help you.
Yeah.
And that's just what it's been, man, you know.
Cool. So what do y'all charge? I mean, does everybody have to have a trainer, or how does it work?
Nah, I mean, we do have, you know, two on hand. We have Alyssa, which is the bodybuilding posing, you know what I mean, for the bodybuilder standpoint. And
right on.
We have the power lifter standpoint, which is our coach. Shout out Coach DeMarcus Williams.
Right.
He trains all of us, bro. He's got all of us next level. Like, he is a world record holder. This dude weighs 168 pounds, all natural, deadlifting 700 plus pounds.
No kidding, bro.
Bro, I mean, it's just unheard of. They call him the Avatar because he's just remarkably strong, you know, and an all natural lifter, you know. And the first thing that comes out of everybody, steroids. This dude competes in tested meets. It's required because he's always breaking records,
No
you know.
kidding, bro.
And come on, man, for a 168-pound dude, bro, to be deadlifting 700 plus.
Yeah.
And he'll come pull it cold. Come here and just load it up and pull it cold. Like, that's insane. It's remarkable, you know?
Right.
We're a 24/7 gym, also. A true 24/7 gym. We never close.
Nice.
So
That's
you
cool.
can come and train any time of day, as long as you're a member, of course, and you have your key fob. So it's $30 a month for one person, and it's $35 a month if you want to bring a plus one.
Plus one.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Wow, that's awesome.
Another thing is we're hands-on. We don't hire staff. We are here Monday through Saturday.
Right. Awesome.
We are here 6 hours out the day, Monday through Saturday. That's another. We have a great relationship with our people because of that. Also, we don't hire someone to come and do all that. We personally like to do that ourselves.
Yeah,
Right.
we wouldn't, like, bro, our life, you know, like I said, operates, you know, outside these walls. You know, me and her are constantly on the phone with clients all the way up until 8, 9 o'clock at night sometimes, you know, assisting them. A commercial gym won't do that. You know
I know
what I mean?
80% of these guys' shirt sizes. Like, I shouldn't even know that. Like, I
Yeah,
know
bro,
so
like-
much information. If
Yeah.
they're signing up for meets, I'm like the mom. I sign them up for meets. I'm helping them pack their backpacks the night before. I'm like, did you have your
that's-
underwear, your belt? Like,
She got the hard part. We got the easy part, just lifting the weight, bro.
Yeah.
That's what.
We got the easy part, just lifting the weight, man.
and
Wow.
we're both, by the way, state holders for Texas. We do hold records.
Yeah, I do
both
hold.
of
I
us.
do hold the bench record.
Yes.
You know,
Wow.
for right now for 512 and a half on the bench press.
Yeah, I hold the squat and the bench and the deadlift for the state
All-
of Texas. And
Wow.
like,
No kidding, for Texas.
Yeah, man.
That's amazing.
Go look it up, and we're there.
That's
And
amazing.
we do have a lot, man. We have a lot of record holders here, bro.
Yes.
From juniors all the way to grown men, bro. Like, we got, you know,
Yeah.
16-year-olds, 17-year-olds doing what grown men are doing. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and it's just amazing. Yeah, like I said,
One received a scholarship for it.
one of our guys
Our
received
young-
a full ride scholarship because of powerlifting, bro.
Wow. No
A
kidding.
full
Man.
ride. You know, our coach was offered a job at one of the top colleges, you know, because of the work that he's done here for our people, man. And it's just huge. It provides opportunity, bro. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I said, it's bigger, man. You know,
That's good.
It's bigger than what people know, man.
Yeah, it is. It is. I didn't think any of that. I mean, I just heard like this, just your story, like I said on YouTube, and just hearing all these other stories of your gym. That dude, this is amazing.
Yeah.
It really is. I wanted to touch on like injuries. I know you had an injury didn't have anything to do with
Yeah.
on your knees, right? But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
injury as far as like lifting, like how do
Oh
you
yeah, man.
how do y'all deal with that?
Man, there's never a time where you can just expect it to happen. I mean, it's just part of the territory, bro. When it comes, it happens. I mean, it's just at any given time we put ourselves through so much stress. Our body's under tension to so much weight repetitively. Like it's bound to happen.
Right.
But us being that we've been in the game for so long, with the knowledge that we have, we know how to assess to those injuries and help others with it, to where, I mean, the
And
knowledge,
the training doesn't stop. We have to just work through it.
Yeah, I mean,
wow,
it's just, long as it's not a tear or something, ripping, bro. I mean, for the most part, we'll work through it, man.
And if
not
you tear
nurse
the
it.
upper, you still have the lower.
Yeah, like
Wow.
there's yeah, bro. That's what makes us different. Like, hey,
You still have legs. You still need to train them.
That's crazy, man. Wow. So I imagine you'll go lighter if you're injured in a certain area.
Oh yeah, not
but
for
you
sure,
still,
man. No, for sure.
And that's
Yeah,
the thing.
man.
Our coach, he's certified.
He's certified
in
all the way
Nashville
around the whole
and
board,
rehab
man.
Wow,
work
awesome.
For injuries, so he will
He's all the way around, bro.
help us
Like, man.
safely push through those workouts.
That's good.
So we don't fall off.
And it's very rare that one of our guys do get injured because he's very careful and meticulous as to how he trains each client. You know what I mean? There's no barbaric lifting. It's very structured, organized. Like, man, this dude knows his stuff to where, hey, it may not feel heavy, but it's just part of the program. It's just taking the time to get to the numbers that you want, but the right way.
Yeah.
Me in the beginning, I was just all barbaric with it, hardcore, go all gas, no brakes. And they're like, hey man, you're gonna get an injury one day doing so.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, and I had to learn the hard way, bro, And sure enough, knowledge was given to me. And I started becoming real familiar with the powerlifting world and what goes into it and how it, how it's ran and things like that, to where, I soaked up all the game and just applied it. And now we just do the same in return and give it to others. So yeah, brother, it's huge, man.
That's good. That's good. So how did you guys come up with the name Iron Compound?
Man, honestly, I came up with the name, brother, because, being the background that I'm given, convict standpoint, being to prison, things like that. In there, all there is to do is lift weights, and when you got a whole bunch of men living in one place, it's known as the compound. You know what I mean? All these men do is focus on trying to forget the free world, make time pass by simply applying lifting weight daily for hours on end. So that's pretty much where the name came from. And we really believe that, you gain the most result from lifting cold hard steel, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I was like, you know what? That's the name, Iron Compound. And it was just a hard hitting name that where it's real recognized out there now, man, to where
that's
hey,
good.
You see anybody wearing an Iron Compound t-shirt, I'm like, hey, that dude's square business. Like,
yeah,
he's doing some kind of numbers, man.
Yeah.
Square business. I like that.
Yeah.
So you guys got shirts on sale, right? I was looking at. I saw that.
Man, we have a website. My wife will tell you more about it, or Carla.
We're gonna have Carla come.
We're gonna have Carla.
Okay.
Carla's the one.
Yeah, come on.
That is in charge of all that. Let me move out the way real quick so she can get. Yeah.
All right, so I'm the merch girl.
Hey.
All right, so behind us we have a lot of merch that are coming through. Top sellers, honestly, would be like these camo tanks.
Nice.
Like stringers.
Cool. Was it like polyester, cotton polyester?
I think this one
It's a blend.
A blend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most of the t-shirts will have
The logo.
the logo in the front,
Nice.
and then every now and then we'll have different logos.
Yeah.
Logos in the back. So
Get to work, right? Get to work.
Yeah, man.
next week's gonna be more and new merch coming in.
Yep.
Also, another top seller has to be all about the localness, right?
Yes, for sure.
Iron Compound.
So we got the Iron Compound.
Nice Texas license plate.
Yeah, man, that's
Yeah,
what
he
that
already
one.
knows.
That one spoke volume, bro.
Yeah.
So if you see it, and then you
Nice.
zoom in, right there where Corpus
Yeah.
Christi
Hell
is.
yeah.
You know, you gotta let them know.
Yeah, you gotta let them know. That's
But we
awesome.
have a online store. It's
Okay.
iron_compound dot
Okay.
myshopify.com, and that one's always open and available online. If you don't see your size, just message Iron Compound on Instagram, because it could just be not up to date, or they can put in another order soon. We're also doing right now pre-order
Okay.
of the new shirts that are coming out. Iron Compound versus Everybody. So some
Nice.
pre-orders for that when that comes in. And they have some other good stuff, but I'm gonna let them tell you about it.
Cool. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, what really got us, other
The
outside.
hoodie drop.
Huh?
Let them know what's coming up.
What, baby?
The hoodie drop.
Oh
and all
yeah,
that.
now we got the hoodie drop coming out and everything. We got a lot of new merch coming out that, we're just waiting on. There's such huge orders, man, that they kind of been a little bit backed up. But
So
we
you
got
can order
hoodies.
online, of course, or personally come see us. We're here Monday through Saturday. Like I said, we're here from 12 to about 12 to 5.
All right, man. That's awesome. Got some hoodies coming out. Nice.
Yeah,
Hoodies, shorts, and all types of shirts and
yeah, y'all definitely don't want to miss this, man.
Yeah,
this is like
it's pretty
exclusive coming out. Like we really put a lot into this, and we had a lot of high requests for certain things, so we went ahead and made that happen, trying to accommodate the appetite that the public had. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we've been blessed and fortunate, man. With our merch alone, we've touched 20 out of the 50 states independently, and that's what's made a lot of noise for us, man.
Yeah.
When I went and did the CT Fletcher thing, and I did the thing with Kevin the Hulk Washington, they're like, hey, man, like you've done this much independently, you and your wife alone.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you're in this many states already just independently. I'm like, yeah. They're like, it takes anybody from 3 to 5 years just to even make something like that happen.
Wow.
Like y'all are doing remarkable time, with remarkable numbers.
Good.
That, hey man, y'all are on y'all's way. And it's just been real great and a huge blessing to establish this relationship with these men, man, because hey, straight up, man, good dudes. What really got us, out there was everybody knows who the Strength Cartel is, man, right?
Right.
And they had made a post a while back calling out every gym and fitness crew, and I had saw it because I was subscribed to their channel.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay. So we made a call out video back, that hey, this is Iron Compound, Texas, Corpus Christi,
Ooh,
Texas.
come on.
Yeah, this is Iron Compound, Corpus Christi, Texas, responding to your call out. Like, hey, we feel we got what it takes, so you let us know. Like, we're just responding to what you put out there.
Yeah.
And at first, they put us in the back burner, threw us to the dogs, ignored us.
Yeah.
Well, they showed up to Houston Fit Expo.
Yeah.
Couldn't ignore us too long. You're in Texas, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but a couple-hour drive. So we showed up, man. We showed up and we addressed the issue, and
with 12 of our guys, mind you,
called them out in person. There was no more running. There's no more dodging. There's no more ducking. Like,
we can't get away from Texas, bro. Texas is too big.
Like, hey, you know how it goes down, man. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we're gonna get an answer, bro. And they were forced to give an answer, and they accepted the challenge. And we're waiting on a date now. Hopefully, it don't take forever. You know what I mean? But
crazy.
I mean, nevertheless, everybody wanted to know, dang, who are these dudes out of Texas, like, that are calling out one of the biggest name in the industry, because these dudes are big in California. They're known everywhere.
Right.
And for us to be, such a small city in gym, and I guess they went and did their homework on us, and they saw the numbers that we were throwing up.
Wow,
and they're
crazy.
like, oh man, these dudes are for real. Like, like, hey, these dudes ain't playing, man. So
yeah,
man. And after that, everybody just showed interest in us, started Googling us, and it went from, us being, considered the underdog to like, hey, Strength Cartel, y'all got a problem in y'all's hands. Like,
ooh, come on.
These dudes out of Texas are here, you can't ignore them too much longer. Like,
nope.
it's got to be acknowledged. So we're just waiting to see what's up on that, man. And
That's awesome.
you know, it, like I said, it's a competitive sport, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's all for the love of the sport. You know, making it great. You know, just showing the world, you know, the strength and what a man could really push his body through.
No
and
kidding,
you would
bro.
be amazed with the outcome and the numbers that can come out of the physical body, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, man.
amazing. So
Yeah,
yeah, that, you know, that's pretty much we're there. And you know, another thing that had opened the doors for us was one of the first persons we had brought down. And shout out, homie Kevin Pitbull Torres out of California, man, rare breed brand. He was the very first person, man, to open that door for us and come do something with us here in our gym.
Yeah.
And even he was amazed with the numbers that we were doing. He's like, hey, man, y'all dudes, you're really making some noise. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when we went, and me and my wife just recently returned a few weeks back from doing the documentary on my life with CT Fletcher. You know, he always, the day he extended the opportunity. Hey, man, y'all got to stop by the gym. Y'all got to come see us, bro. We got to get, another YouTube video in together. And it's just been, all love since then, man. Like, I can call these dudes any given time of the day and they'll answer my phone. And, likewise, they can call me and, hey, what's up, bro? Like, we got to link up again. Let's make something happen. And it's been a blessing, bro. It's been a blessing.
That's good.
Texas been slept on too long. We've been slept on too long, man.
Wow, man. Wow, that's super awesome, man. You guys got anything else to share?
Hey, man, like I said, other than we got my brother, man, Kevin the Hulk Washington coming back, bro.
Okay.
Next month. He is coming to perform. The last time he was here, he did 225 reps for 225 pounds for 88 reps, breaking a World Guinness record.
Oh, shoot,
he will be coming back again next month.
We don't have the date yet, but we will post it soon, but it will be next month.
Yeah, he's coming back to perform a whopping 100 reps of 225 pounds.
Oh, dude,
bro, it's just crazy to see. So yeah, we will keep y'all posted, man, and let y'all know when the date drops, when he will be here. Like I said, you definitely don't want to miss this, man. It's just crazy to see in person, bro. Like, he was moving that weight so fast, I lost count of the reps, bro. Like,
and if y'all haven't seen, so 225 is 245 pound plates. So
on the side,
So 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
And then the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that's wow.
88 reps, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And he's gonna shoot for 100 this time.
He's shooting for 100, bro.
Wow, man, that's amazing.
He's amazing dude. Like, it's just crazy how, and I learned a lot from him. Like, honestly, he showed me how to channel everything bad in your life, put it in a ball, and channel it to wherever you're deciding to lift that day. You know what I mean? And just disperse it all, such a negative in a way to where it works for you.
Right.
And it's just crazy, bro. Like, like I said, I've learned a lot, man. Like I said,
that is very interesting. Like how it's not just a physical activity. It is physical, but your mind, your heart, like everything is involved in these activities.
Yeah, man.
It's very interesting how that works. That's cool. So what's in the future for you guys?
In the future, coming out. We got a supplement line coming out, man. That's coming real soon. That's dropping actually pretty soon. It's in the process right now.
Awesome.
It does take a little bit of time, to make,
the formula.
We're
perfecting it as we speak.
There you go.
No kidding. So are y'all are working with somebody to create the formula? Or wow, that's amazing.
It's gonna be a high stem. So people who like psychotic and high stems, it's definitely gonna be
like, if you don't feel like working out, you got no choice but to work out. It's that intense, man. Yeah. But we got that coming. That's gonna be huge, man. A lot of people are waiting for it now.
Also, we are looking into the smelling salts.
We're working on the ammonia inhalants right now as well.
You guys use that stuff?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
Yes.
I have to like.
I don't personally because I just
Right.
can't. But the guys love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it kind of like just like a rush of adrenaline
Well,
or
yeah,
whatever.
the ammonia inhalant, it's scientifically proven to give you a 5% increase on your lift.
Interesting.
Like it's a proven fact that it does
Wow.
this. Like
Amazing.
so, you know, it wakes you up when it's time, bro. Like
That's funny, bro. So you got
yeah,
the supplements and the smelling salts, man.
yeah,
That's
man.
awesome.
We got a lot of big things coming, man, that are in the works. We just don't put them out there till it's time to release it. You know what I mean?
Right.
With for sure dates, because you know how a lot of people hang on to that, and you know if it doesn't work for some reason or whatever, it
Yeah.
doesn't follow through. But those are two things that are coming for sure.
Yes.
You know, like I said, it's just a process, man. You know, it just takes time and working with the right people, and you
Mhm.
know, getting everything the way you want it done. It's just a process.
Of course, like
So
anything
yeah,
else. Yeah.
man.
That's good, man. I'm glad you guys here in Corpus. This is
Nah,
awesome.
man. Hey, this is home, baby. You know what I mean? Corpus Christi,
Yeah.
born and raised, bro. Like I said, you know, we've been slept on too long. We're just trying to restore home, you know, to
Yeah,
its
for
place
sure,
of
man.
greatness, bro. But from our standpoint, from lifting, it's
Right?
been done from every other aspect, from the
Oh,
house
dude, no
music
kidding, bro.
to the rap scene to things like that. You know,
Hmm.
it's just never been done from our standpoint.
Right.
And you know, a lot of the world is, you know, really big on powerlifting now, and people are taking to it to where, like I said, now kids are getting full ride scholarships from it. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Kids used to try to rely on football, you know,
Right.
but would, you know, come to tearing ACLs and breaking legs and breaking hands to where
Or
they'll
even
never
your
be,
brain, like you hit your
yeah,
brain a
like,
lot.
you know, man, to where, you know, there was a lot less injury coming from powerlifting and more progress to be had from it for, you know, educational purposes, to where these kids were receiving full on rides, and we're living proof because one of our guys received it, you know, 16 years
Amazing.
old, turned 17, graduated high school, received a full on ride to one of the top 4 colleges in the United States, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of it. So yeah,
Yes.
bro.
It's good, man. Man, that's amazing. These are amazing accolades, man. I'm surprised that this is here, to be honest. Like I didn't expect any of this, and it's like, wow, this is amazing. Uh
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for
yeah,
even just giving the opportunity, bro, to
yeah.
even put it out there, man, and let it be seen from our standpoint, you know.
Yes, sir.
Because most people have the image that just a bunch of muscle bound gorillas, know what I mean, that don't know how to act like,
Yeah, man.
and
Yeah.
it's actually more than that, know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
you know, it's a lot deeper, bro. Like our purpose is genuinely to help every single person,
Mm.
you know, become better, you know.
Right.
Just with my story alone, you know, when the day that it dropped, you know, when I did the thing with CT,
Mm.
you know, when I brought Kevin the Hulk Washington down, and me and him didn't, you know, we didn't know each other. That was the first time we met each other,
Mm.
and you know, we went to talking. He's like, "Hey, well, tell me a little bit about yourself, man." And just along in the ride, I gave him a little bit of my background. He's like, "Hey, well, hold the phone, stop right there for a minute." He's like, "What did you just say?" And I told him, you know, hey, I am a survivor of suicide. You know,
Mhm.
uh, I've come back from two of the worst things you could possibly come through in life. You know, like I died once. They brought me back. I mean, it's just. And he's like, "Hey, man," he's like, "You've conquered the weight aspect of it." He goes, "Now you have a bigger purpose in life. You have a bigger job." He goes, "And it's
Mhm.
to help others." He goes, "Forget about the weight part. You got that down pat. That's a given." You know, he goes, "But now you have a voice, a story that needs to be heard." He goes, "There's other people out there that need to hear this."
Yes.
And no lie, brother, like, you know, right hand to the man. The day my story dropped, it saved 4 people's lives.
Amazing.
4 people's lives, man. Like I have the messages, the you know, the text, the Instagram messages where, you know, a few guys actually stopped, and that was the whole purpose,
Hmm.
you know, to help somebody else out in the situation, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that was the whole purpose of me sharing my story to, you know, help somebody else. You know, and even if it just saved one, I did my job, you know.
Hmm.
But it's received so much, you know, back that it's continuing to help, man. And
That's
I've
good.
done, I did my part, bro.
Yeah.
I've done right. I served my purpose. I'm serving my purpose as we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
As we
that's
continue.
awesome.
Yeah, man. So,
That's good, man. You got purpose in life. You got a purpose for what you're doing.
oh
That's
yeah,
good.
no, most definitely, man. I understand that now as a grown man. Like I said,
Mm.
had I been able to speak to myself 4 years ago
Mm-hmm.
and told myself, hey, in 4 years, you're gonna be owning a gym, and not only owning a gym, married to one of the most beautiful, supportive women that will ever have come across your life,
Mm-hmm.
helping you achieve this. You and her will be, you know, state record holders, building one of the hardest gyms down south that there is, with a team of national, state, and world record holders. I would have laughed and told myself, you're crazy.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show, man, like anybody can do something as long as you believe in it wholeheartedly, man.
Mm.
You know, and something down the line, me and my wife aim to do is be able to go speak to the juveniles, the youth,
Mm-hmm.
the troubled teens, and things like that. But I mean, like I said, it's a process. It takes time. You
Yeah.
got to get in contact with the right people to make such things happen. Like
Yeah.
I said, our purpose is strictly to help now, bro. Like
Mm.
it's more than lifting iron. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Lifting iron saved my life,
Yeah.
and it's only right that I try to help and save somebody else's with it. What I've learned.
Right.
That's the purpose, man. That's the goal.
It's good, man. It's good, and I do agree that people need to hear your story and just stories, because everybody's different, and it could help somebody along the line. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm still doing the podcast, because there's people that don't look like us that. I mean, there's people that do look like us and can relate to us. You know what I mean? And if that can help them, then
Exactly.
that's good. It's a good. It helps society. You know what I mean? Society
Yeah, man. Hey,
as a whole. So.
I've had people, because I'm covered in tattoos and
Mm-hmm.
tattooed in my face and grilled out or whatever, and I've actually had people apologize to me for judging me ahead of time
Yeah.
before they got to know me, and they'll be like, "Hey, man, I know you an apology." I'm like, "For what?" They're like, "Cause I judged you by how you look, but when I got to know you as a person, bro, you're something I didn't expect."
Exactly.
And,
Yeah.
and that's great. That's a great thing, man. Like,
Yes, it is.
I've had former police officers when I'm going to buy my supplements. You know what I mean? I'll run into them there that they used to chase me as a kid,
Yeah. Well.
and it's no longer get your hands against the wall and the pat search me. They greet me with a handshake now. You know what I
Wow.
mean? Because I've turned over a new leaf. I made
Mm.
that change in life, and they'll tell my wife, "How did you get this dude to change?" Because like we never thought it was remotely possible, but it is. With the right woman believing you wholeheartedly, bro. Like, hey, I mean, anything is possible, man. And I owe a great deal to her. Like I
Awesome.
couldn't be where I'm at, even close to where I'm at, without her belief, man. And us as a team, we've conquered so much, that it just goes to show, man. Like, hey, with the right partner behind you,
Mm.
man, anything is attainable and achievable, bro. Anything. Don't ever let nobody tell you no,
Yes,
ever.
sir. It's good advice, man. It's good advice. Well, man, I appreciate y'all coming on. I
Thank
know
you,
I got.
man, so
I know
much
I
for
got.
having us, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. This is
Like
awesome.
now, bro, like this is huge for somebody to actually care to get to know me, you know what I mean, and know about us.
Yeah.
Like really, man, thank you so much, brother. Like for real, man. Like from
You're
the
welcome.
bottom of my heart, like real love, man. Like straight up, this is big to me.
Mhm.
Like this is big, like
You're welcome.
because people like you, my story gets to get heard, man, and
Yeah.
it's awesome. And
Yes.
I thank you for taking the time, brother. For real, for real.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Hopefully we'll get to meet. I'll get to meet you in person sometime.
Yeah, man. For real,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no doubt. Stop by, man.
Definitely.
More than welcome, bro. And
Come get a shirt.
yeah, come
Yeah.
through. You see the guys in action, bro, and you'll be.
I'll probably be wanting to lift. I bet you.
I promise you'll leave wanting to
Be
do
motivated.
something, man. Yeah,
Right on.
for sure, brother.
Yeah. Well, if nothing else, man, I appreciate you guys coming on. I got to head out.
All right, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you again.
You're welcome.
And like
You're
I
welcome.
said, if y'all haven't seen my story,
Yes.
it's on CT Fletcher's page, man.
On YouTube.
You know, on YouTube.
Yes.
A man named Hulk. So yeah, and then check us out our webpage. You know, for the merch, we're there. Check us out on Instagram. You know, we're all over the social media. So thank you again, once again, for having us. And shout out that boy, man. You know, CC
Yes.
Radio Podcast for having us, man.
Yes,
Much-
yeah. You're welcome. I'll leave links in the description as well. Appreciate y'all. One more
Thank you,
time.
man.
Hey,
Yes,
man,
sir.
this always happens on my podcast. Like the Hispanic culture, we say goodbye like 5 different times, and we
Uh-huh.
yeah, so it's normal here.
Yeah, before I close out, I just want to say Corpus Christi, stand up, man. We got
Yeah.
us one. We're in the building. You know, get used to seeing us because we're gonna be here. We ain't going nowhere, man. So
That's right.
shout out to the city, man, for all the support and love.
Great, man.
Without y'all,
Great.
there's no us, man.
Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All righty,
You guys-
brother.
Yeah.